This is the dark side of a male narcissist's relationship with his mother. You must be scared if you see this. Welcome to this interesting and educational talk about the complicated relationship between a selfish mum and her son. To protect your child's mental and emotional health, you should know how a selfish parent can hurt them. This video will go into more detail about how this unhealthy relationship works and how it can affect the son's relationships with other people, like friends and love partners. First, let's talk about what narcissistic mother really means. She puts her own wants and needs ahead of those of her child. This is called a selfish mother. She might be possessive, bossy, or demanding, and she almost never seems to care about or understand how her child feels. She may also be mean and not believe in you, and she may use her child to get the approval and praise she needs. For example, a kid may have a lot of problems with other people because his mother is narcissistic. She might criticize him all the time behind his back and only praise him enough to keep him in line. Because of this, her son might feel unsafe, question himself, and not have much worth. He might also learn that the outside world is scary and mean because his mother might teach him that no one else will treat him better than she does. When an egotistical man lives with his mother, they have a close relationship that is unhealthy and will hurt one day. Being too dominating and overbearing as a mother can make her feel like a bad person. She is very controlling in her son's life and tries to keep him and his family in line. Later in his life, when she starts to hate him, she turns into a parasite and tries to hurt anyone who gets in her way. The son loves his mother very much, even though their relationship is unstable and disorganized. She wants more and more as she gets more. Problems with the father, like abuse or neglect. His mother supports him no matter what, even if he hits his wife and kids in front of her. This is because they are emotionally involved. His son feels bad about what he did and has to fight those feelings. The boy is making the mother feel better. She becomes unhealthy obsessed with him and makes him her top concern. That's why the son starts to act cocky and think highly of itself. He was filled with self-confidence, arrogance, and lying at the same time. Narcissism happens when people hold on to their shame for a long time. He has a lot of anger and hatred inside. Companions made up of the women he will meet in the future. The narcissist acts like a narcissist, which makes the partner suffer and be abused even more. Either he starts to dislike his mum or he learns to follow her rules. At this point, it's not clear if he'll be honest about how they feel about his mother. Still, his anger shows how deeply he feels about women being inferior. In spite of the fact that he hates women, he actively seeks out powerful women to bring them down. He likes extreme sexuality, but he hates pretty women because he believes what his mother says about them, that they are dishonest, manipulative, and want attention. It's possible that he thinks that hurting his wife is a way for him to get back at his mother for what she did to him. Along with the violence he's already shown towards other women, he might hurt his mother physically or treat her badly if he says he doesn't like her. She will continue to pamper and suffocate him until she has full control over him and his things, though, as long as he stays her slave. She might not be able to change her relationships or other parts of her life. What she does is less like a mother and more like a lover, blurring the lines between parent and kid in bad ways, some of which are sexual. She gets angry and competitive with you as soon as she learns that her son may have a second wife who wants to be with him instead of you. Everything you do needs to be okay with her. If she doesn't like it, you can forget about it because her son will never do it. Since your girlfriend's mother-in-law gets angry when you hang out with her son and treats you badly because of it, you might as well marry her while you're seeing her son. He follows her around like a sheep and believes what she says. She makes things up most of the time. After that, She makes you kiss her behind. She ends up helping him the most by letting him do illegal things and believing what he says. She will punish you for taking from him and try to get away from you and your kids if she thinks it will get her more attention and resources from him. She ruins all of our parties, special events, and private times. To sum up, she never lets you chill out. She has a boy and can't stand the thought of you dating her child. Is there a set routine of abuse and torture that you all have to go through? You feel like you have nowhere to go because you are stuck between two narcissists. In the end, the narcissistic mother and her equally bad son form a dangerous bond. The death of his mother made him want to hurt other women. Those men are very sexist and look for powerful women to hurt as a way to get back at them. This is the end of today's movie. Please write what you think in the area below. If you liked my video, please click like, subscribe, and bell to get notifications. I'm looking forward to our upcoming film very much.